Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. Today we are talking all about a great organization in our community, the Can Council's CASA program. Joining us to tell us more is Catherine Griffiths. Thank you so much for being here, Catherine.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, first tell us about Can Council and the work that you do in our communities every day.
So the Can Council's mission is to build communities where children are free from abuse and neglect, and we do that through 3 program areas. We have our Children's Advocacy Center, or our CAC, and this is a safe, secure environment where children who have been physically or sexually abused or who have witnessed violent acts are able to come to be interviewed or examined. So before Children's Advocacy Centers, children could be interviewed up to 13 times in different locations by different professionals, sometimes in the back of a police car or in the emergency room or at school. So this way they're able to come and be interviewed one time in a child-friendly environment by a specially trained forensic interviewer. And then we have our Child Abuse Prevention Education programs, or CAPE, and we have programs that go into the schools as young as kindergarten all the way up through high school that teach children how to be safe and how to prevent abuse and neglect. We also have presentations for the community on how to report suspected abuse and neglect, as well as presentations for how to prevent sexual abuse. And also we have parent support programs. So these are programs, parent classes, free to the parents to learn positive discipline techniques as opposed to using physical discipline. And then we have our court-appointed special advocate program, our CASAs, who are highly trained volunteers who work with children who are in the court system due to abuse and neglect.
All right, so it seems like you guys do a lot of different things for kids who are in need. So what would the life of an abused child be like without a CASA volunteer?
Yeah, so I would say that the biggest thing is consistency. So a child who's in the foster care system goes through a lot of changes and upheaval. It's just a really confusing time for them. So a CASA is someone who's able to be there consistently with them. So they go through changes with their caseworkers sometimes, or different foster homes, but a CASA is with them from the beginning of their case all the way through permanency. So until they're returned home or until they're adopted, there's someone that visits them regularly and is able to help them through that journey and to build trust with them. Another thing that we found is children who have CASA volunteers tend to do better in school. It's just that extra set of eyes and ears to be able to speak up for what the child might need on an educational level too.
Very good. I would say the CASA volunteer is kind of life-changing for these children. Now, for other folks, can they help or get involved, and how can they do that?
Yep, so you can go to our website, cancouncil.org, and go to Ways to Help, and click on our volunteer page. There's an online volunteer application, and you can choose what volunteer opportunity you're interested in. If you're interested in our CASA program, our next training starts February 9th, and it's a 7-week class that runs on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 9 p.m. It's on Zoom, and then it's kind of like a hybrid class. We do, there's online coursework that you do throughout the week, very similar to an online college class, and you do different readings and modules and then discussion questions with your fellow classmates. So we've been able to adopt that training while we're not able to meet in person.
All right, very good. It's been great to learn more about the Can Council. Now, Catherine, is there anything else? I'll leave it open-ended. Anything that you want to say to the community?
So we really like to thank the DeParent Corporation and Garber Automotive for all of their support of our recruitment efforts for our CASA volunteers and all that they do for the Can Council and for our community.
All right, very good. Well, thank you again, Catherine. And also at home, if you want more information, just check out the TV5 Hot Links page.